And welcome to another edition of The Brash, Sean's of Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with your TNA Bound for Glory 2016 pay-per-view. I'll tell you what, with the way that this event was presented and the matches, and it wasn't stellar, it wasn't outstanding, but it was decent. I think it was at least worth a watch. You wouldn't even know that TNA had problems. You wouldn't know that they're going out of business. You wouldn't know that there was an impending sale. As a matter of fact, TNA didn't even bring up the fact about, change or going out of business or the WWE taking over, Billy Corgan. But what we got was a night of good in-ring action. Now, granted, I'm sure there has been better Bound for Glories. But for what I witnessed tonight, the talent, the matches, you've seen Cody Rhodes return. You've seen an induction into the Hall of Pain. You've seen a new championship created that was won by, I'm just going to call him Damian Sandow. Like I said, this is one of those pay-per-views where it was the biggest, event in their history, the biggest pay-per-view for this company. And, going into it, though, I think we're all rocked by the fact that what's the future of TNA? And, you really couldn't get invested into it because you just got in the back of your mind, well, what is going to happen with TNA the next taping and what's their future? And there's only a Band-Aid on what TNA is presenting right now because this is just a short-term fix. But, all that considered, I think tonight TNA Bound for Glory, they came through. And once again, it wasn't as good as a WrestleMania. It wasn't as noteworthy as other Bound for Glories. But it was one of those pay-per-views where if you didn't have anything to do and, you wanted to spend some time watching quality wrestling, that is what we got tonight. Obviously, the Hardy Boys match stuck out to me. Delete or Decay definitely lived up to its name and its moniker, and I was very impressed in the way that match was utilized and booked and the creativity of it. It was in the ring, it was out of the ring, it was backstage, it was even outside. They fought in the parking lot, and it was a very dramatic match. And then Gail Kim going into the Hall of Fame was something that was definitely needed. She deserved it. Her accolades and accomplishments and her history speaks volumes. Now the women's match, the knockouts match, it fell a little, low to me. It was a little sour. I think it could have been a little bit better. I think the length of it could have been, much better. But, it was what it was, And then Cody Rhodes came out. Now, Gail Kim wins tonight, gets a measure of revenge. The first match to kick off TNA Bound for Glory really set the tone. I mean, that first match tonight really set the bar at an all-time high. And then you have Damian Sandow winning the Grand Championship in grand style against Eddie Edwards. That 10-man match, it left a little bit to be desired, but there will be a future opportunity there. All in all, though, I mean, I wouldn't say TNA Bound for Glory clicked on all levels. But once again, I think all the rumors and news surrounding TNA and what their future is kind of overshadowed what this event was. I mean, it really didn't have that big event feel like it usually does, but the fans were amped. The fact that it was in a smaller venue, because obviously Bound for Glory, they like to go to bigger arenas and reach a larger audience, but that was not to be the case. But all in all, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have that many criticisms about it. There are some things here and there that I could have changed, but I'm not going to really put this under the microscope and say, well, that could have happened and this could have happened. I mean, with everything that is going on in TNA, all the problems, that are weighing down on them and all the stressors and people walking on eggshells backstage, I would say that Bound for Glory, it came through. And, we didn't know if WWE or Vince McMahon or Triple H were going to walk down. We didn't know if a major announcement was going to be made. But if I'm going to rate this pay-per-view, and the reason why I'm giving this review is because I'm going to start reviewing and covering TNA Impact Wrestling as long as these videos garner enough likes, comments, views, and subscribers. All you got to do is leave a comment, a like, and share my videos, and I will continue Bound for Glory. As you can see, I'm losing my voice because I covered every match. Please go check out all the matches that I covered and gave my full analysis on. This will be the new home for TNA news and rumors. Of course, I'm still going to cover WWE like I do all the time, but I'm going to throw in that extra ingredient of TNA. So to rate TNA out of 5 stars, I'll give TNA 3.5 out of 5 stars. All things considered, there were moments and matches of the night. The matches that stuck out to me, obviously the Hardy Boys match, the opening match of the night definitely stuck out. And, TNA, they did what they had to do, and they secured me as the viewer to hold my interest throughout the night. Your comments, your opinions, subscribe, and share this video on Facebook and Twitter.